But if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Coming up on the first pitch, Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
On the ground. Toss to Alonso. One pitch and one out.
Batting second, right fielder, number 31.
Hey!
Next offering is downstairs. Just underway from Baltimore. Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-2 here. Now fly ball to right center. Should have this one. And there are 2 outs. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
This one in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, and on the mound today, Garrett Crochet. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Number 10, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Check swing. No appeal. Ball 2.
Hey! Hey!
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. The 0-2.
That's out the corner.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Jeremiah Jackson. And a big swing and a miss. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Top of the second, Joe stepping in for Boston. Number 34.
Number 34.
Foul ball there. Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that misses. 2-2. Next pitch is downstairs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting fifth, catcher, number 2.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time.
Batting
He's in
fifth,
safely,
left
and now
fielder,
there's a runner at
number
first.
16.
Down. Here's the veteran outfielder. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Check swing. He went. No balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. Man at first, one away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just off the outside part of the plate.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and
Batting
produced
seventh,
exactly what he was
third
looking for.
baseman,
Ball on
number
the ground.
2.
Nice ground out.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Next offering is down low. This one in the air, center field. And that's the third out. Bottom of the second. Now here's the Orioles DH, number 33.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Whoa.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 2-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Under it. One down.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 1-0. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. One out, bases empty and a run in here on opening day. Swings through that one. Foul ball, still 0-2. Stays alive. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ripped towards third. Fires to first in time.
Batting eighth, third baseman, number 5.
No, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, number 19. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, second baseman, number 15.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike two.
That swing early approach we're talking about just hasn't paid off. So I think they should take a deep breath, step away for a moment, and avoid giving up any more quick outs.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Out to short. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on the goal. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Rafaela leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the inning. Number 16 digs in now.
16.
Ball.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to...
Slinging it to first in time. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. Two outs and one in scoring position. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Carrying well. Slams off the bottom of the wall. In comes the run from second. And in at second with an RBI double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself.
Got him looking for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Back here in Baltimore, so stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
That's a ball.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-0. That's ripped. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
This one in the air, center field. Under it. Takes it in for the out. Here's the catcher. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you...
There's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Bottom four. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, number 33.
Number 33.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Number 25 now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On the ground to the left. And that just foul.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 1-2. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner stays where he is. Got him swinging.
Now batting, third baseman, number 5.
Whoa.
The 1-0. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Dives for it, but it gets down for a knock. Coming home. In to score from first. Throw cut off to third.
He's in there. He's
safe. Just ahead of the tag. So a runner at third, 2 men out. And the batter will be the shortstop. Pulls that one foul. In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. The 1-1.
Nope. Ball 2.
That one missed.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
He makes the grab, and that is that. We go to the top of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, number 16.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Missed with a changeup. 3 balls, no strikes.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
That one finds the zone. Now 3-2. Up the middle. And that one handled. Sends it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman, number 2.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's a ball.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Outside, and it's ball 4. So a man aboard. Here's the center fielder.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other.
And that chance handled. Goes to second for 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, number 1.
Number 1.
And a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Ball 1.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now
that's a tough one to
batting.
swallow right there. If you're on the
Center fielder,
mound, you're ahead in the count
10.
0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Hard liner. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. Alonso in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1.
Ball. Outside.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The 1-2. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
Just not
safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. No advance, though. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Top 6. Still stepping in for Boston. Number 15.
Number 15.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that's the strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. 1 out man at first. Now the number 2 hitter.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
On the ground, out to short. Fires to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Orioles DH. Number 33.
Ball.
And a foul ball. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Now batting, catcher number 35.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now ditching for
Greg
Boston.
Weiser into the game.
57.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 25 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. In the dirt. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. Makes a move towards the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Red Sox DH, number 34. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Now pitching.
Ryan Helsley takes over on the mound.
Number 21, Ryan Helsley.
That's a ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Throws it away. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now the left fielder. That one at triple digits.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
The next offering misses. And 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Set down on strikes. Only one out left for the Red Sox.
Third baseman, number 2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Jackson moving under this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take the season opener and move to 1-0. A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.